psychology new. I don't think according to my research, that you've heard either term. You're going to love it. It's a whole new world, whole new system for universal, the entire world. I'm going to go through this as fast as I can, so I wrote down paper. Get out your camera, take a picture of each one, and I've got a cheap camera there. You need to buy a book. Get me some money to make some better videos. The $800 camera won't focus. The $80 camera only runs on pause. So, and it has various other problems. Game psychology is that camera. Real psychology, you're going to like your world much, much better. Here we go. Get out your camera. Do it by the book. Send check or money order to Gary York for $36.40 US to P.O. Box 480, 15 Werner Road, Penrose, Colorado, 81240, 9227. 449 pages. Name of the book, Punishment Americans Can Do Better. Other countries, please adjust for shipping, etc. It's only written in English. Universal Mind Frame, perfect. I will teach you to make government progressively better in an intelligent and productive manner. I'm not going to go into detail today. I'm only reading cards. Do what you can with it. Buy a book. We'll use Arizona government as a model. Do. Due to amazing new advances in psychology technology, psychology osmosis, an unknown fact shall rise on a global scale. It shall be known as real psychology. Plenty of mistakes in this video. This is take 80. Let's get the job done. You got a job to do. Antichrist interpreted as instead of Christ. Christ and God are one. And the Holy Ghost. Hence Trinity. Holy Ghost is government. Hence the Antichrist is instead of government. Yes, people immediately called me the Antichrist. I'm not going to go into too much detail there, but it is very simple child psychology. Real psychology is universal mind frame instead of government, instead of evil. Your governments in the past and now are all destroying, feeding the carnage. You gravitate towards that like lightning. You got something good to gravitate towards now. I've got something good for you. And you take all avenues, you're going to love this one. According to all known evidence, the Antichrist, Christ was born roughly 2,020 years ago and inspired the Bible to discourage good because it can end, destroy, and feed in the carnage government, which is game psychology. And you're going to get more familiar with these terms. Game psychology, we're advancing to real psychology. Sin is not evil. You're going to start learning you're living in the opposite world. Try the opposite. Theoretically, the entire world would be better off. Just play the opposite game rules, you're going to be better off. It's pitiful the mess you're in. The Antichrist is a math trick in child game known as I Called It. I want to mentioned on that last one, Christ is not the Antichrist. Okay? Government merely knew it was possible, real psychology. Every once in a while, a baby is born that is the rational thinking, dominant mind frame. Well, here I am. You got any evidence otherwise? Present the evidence. Let's do it. Stupid times 8 billion plus is the first step of 4 to fix problem. I'm not going to get into the 4 today. I'm not going to describe these much. You identify your problem. You don't deny anything. If it's a problem, that's real. That's step 1. When you don't know the answer, you deny the problem. I have 100% answers. Don't deny your problems anymore. Take all your clothes off, stand in front of a full-length mirror. The first thing to do is blame God for any problems, because that's where punishment comes from. You have a subconscious agenda to punish yourself for any problems. Put it on God, that's where it came from, He can have it back. That is not real, that is game. And you don't need to play that game. 43 years, solid goal, advance to real psychology as fact as you can, as fast as you can, excuse me. Then enjoy each glance at history. Do it on faith. You cannot self-populate any better than your computer. Leap forward, then look back at what you did. That's solid. That's fact. History is fact. Enjoy it. Rotten in the image of God, step 1, God is a mess. Step 2, that is a problem. It is all biblical to make a better God. I'll get into that later. Throw the letter C out the back window and replace it with the think symbol. And when you push your cap, it can go the upside down. Don't think symbol. Fine. Dare to think real psychology is now. And you need a symbol to demonstrate that, to express it. Hey, you talk it, it brings it from a subconscious mind frame to a conscious mind frame where you can fix it. Hypnosis is actually common 24/7 and is caused by simply baffling. That is a advertisement and government, etc., trick. Another advertising trick, you tend to do today what you did yesterday, hence memory, even if it is false, hence false memory. Need to get used to that. You knew right from wrong? Ha! Good God, bad God is a real psychology that would have stopped the wrong bombing of Iraq. Can you go there to save lives, etc., tomorrow? Bad God. History repeats itself. You got tomorrow. You have a chance to see the evidence. That's what real psychology is all about. Most of it. There's more to it. See your evidence. No boundaries. Nothing instead of that evidence. Not even the true reason why. And game psychology puts so many instead ofs and, oh, you can't go outside the game rules. No, that was yesterday. Government's Fat is Beautiful campaign, which of course is America. I don't know what other countries, but this video is for the entire world. Was actually game psychology to make a bigger slave and destroy recreation. Slavery. Fat is not beautiful. There's also a bafflement, and it causes hypnosis. Women's lived empowerment is hypnotic slavery. It's absolute foolishness. And even 58 years later, the man built the house and the road going to it. You are not empowerment liberated. You are hypnotic slavery. 10/30/1962 is an example of sarcasm. It's my birthday. TV works. Hypnosis is global. Vietnam War, drugs, music, and filled that void with empowerment in the charge card era. You'll learn more about that. I wrote a song about it. And without any money, it's going to sound pretty bad, but I'm going to have to do it myself. Project for Children. Words do not really have the dimension of bad. Ask mommy and daddy to stop playing the game that words are bad. We need them to describe the mess you born us into, and that's your step one of the 4. Project for Babies, American babies. Oh, more than the original mortgage on my home in Phoenix, Arizona. 85032 is the zip code. 2576 East Sweetwater Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. So you get unlimited voting. Scribble in Gary York, president. You have no idea that learning is a dimension of presidency that has apparently not been done. They give you game rules. They don't teach you real psychology. Project for Adults. Get my house back. The COVID-19 is a response to the rise of the Antichrist. They have the cure. Yeah, Trump and China seem to be doing all right. Black Lives Matter is 1960s. New real psychology works. You black people and all the white and every other color that are protesting like in the 60s is nothing but worship of government. I've got to move straight forward for you. I have 100% of the answers. Game psychology and real psychology, which I'm going to advance an entire world to. Write your books, Women of the World. Tell us what you want. That's in the book here. Buy the book. I need the money. I'll get it on electronic download. It'll be cheaper. Buy the book. 8 billion of you should each have at least 2 copies. You want practice makes perfect. You won't be good at it for a while, ladies. Tell us what you want, and then we'll go from there. Do it by the book. Punishment Americans Can Do Better. Info on Facebook, Gary.York, 1962 at gmail.com. Only victims can fix culprit. Our book in your hand is perfect. A bullfighter doesn't hold a red cell phone out. He holds an old red turret. So the book is cheaper and more durable generally. And victims need to fix culprits. Of the 4, that is the only one that works. Ask a psychiatrist. Is what they're getting $300 an hour for work? If they're telling you the truth, they'll tell you no. You're 100% full of blank. Here again, children. 8 billion. Put real psychology on top of that. Your government, your surroundings keep you full 100%. This will go on top of it. A universally compatible mind frame has infinite potential to good. I know that's scary for a God-fearer. You want misery. And the answer is my invention. I already triggered it on the last video, but It works the gimmick, suggestive. You cannot learn and argue at the same time. This is key at the beginning. Combine God government, God slash government, and mind body, because this is more correct. America only, Halloween slash vote. Bad is dominant over good. Answer, eradicate bad. It's the only answer. Leave not one barbarian in your bushes. And I'll be doing repetitive. It's a good teacher. You're going to learn that scriptures from oblivion are a very, very bad teacher. And so is comedy. Very, very bad. You'll learn why. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn everything 100% because you need all of it. Is your loved one hurting you? Answer, they're asleep. Game psychology. When you separate the two, you're going to love it because it's hopeful. You never had hope before. Does your loved one really love you? This is much more rare. Is your friend really a friend? That is very rare. That's real psychology at that point, and is infinitely better. You're going to love it. Real psychology decides completely good instead of the facts and evidence. Real psychology decides completely good and never does instead of facts and evidence. I'm repetitive, it's a good teacher. Not even the real reason why. Enjoy and do it by the book. This book is actually my autobiography as pertaining to all 8 billion of you. So see yourself, not me. Not to be about me. It's about to be psychology. See yourself. The truth shall set you free is a quote from one of the most well-known on the earth scriptures. The other ones are very similar. They're both about hypnotic slavery. That's what they were always for, and this book is going to be a lot better for you. That's the greatest book ever written. Punishment Americans Can Do Better. Lean not unto your own understanding. These are both quotes that contradict. And here it is, the most famous, one of the bigger religions on the earth. You've never had a choice 9,000 years, according to carbon dating. Now you do. Game psychology, old, real psychology, new. All evidence, the only thing you've got going for you, if the avenue is there, you did it, no matter what. It didn't matter, you're going to burn in hell for eternity. No, you're not burning now. An scary antichrist? No. It was about whether you could. Shut up. Is presidential hopeful Gary York the answer to health care? The shut up. It has 2 actuation devices. I can show that to you later. The shut up is a tool to curb arguing, and is also a good answer to health care. You're better off doing nothing than worshiping drugs, insurance, and doctors. They make a mess. And you're going to learn that real psychology will fix that. In fact, you can't argue and learn at the same time. Here again, repetitive, repetitive. Keep going. Your Geico Gecko is redundantly lying to you. You're going to learn all about advertisement tricks, all about government tricks, etc. You're going to learn 100%. The magician, you learn all his tricks, he goes home. You're going to like it. The mind body has 2 functions, memory and rational thinking. Memory dominant mind frame is sleepwalking, hypnosis, computer, game psychology, and the most famous, of course, is stupid. It's all to find the mess you're in. Rational thinking dominant mind frame is awake. It is wonderful. You'll love it. That is why your computer and your computers and your loved ones have no shame and no remorse for the things they have done. They're both asleep. If it weren't for bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. That's game psychology. Good luck is a fact of real psychology. Real psychology acknowledges luck and chance, and we can all bring God with us. You can make a better God. Leave not one barbarian in the bushes because they'll make a mess. Tell the world, and good luck. I will teach you to make government progressively better in an intelligent and productive manner. We'll use Arizona government as a model and then fix the entire world. Project number 1. Ask Joe Arpaio how much his cut, bonus, etc. was in orchestrating the Sambo's restaurant murder to rob the black people out of North Phoenix, and what drugs they used to murder the young girl. Black Lives Matter? No. Good quality of life for all.